Hey Brainiacs, how you guys doing today? Welcome back to another episode of My Humble Opinion. I am at Cam's Brain. I'm always with my lovely co-host,
Contessa Contour.
Arts. It's too
Almost
late. You
forgot.
are every time.
Oh my
Like
God.
every time, like that's just gonna happen. Like every time, you're just gonna forget to say the arts part. Here's my thing: you named yourself. So how are you forgetting the name that you named yourself,
I don't know.
bruh? Oh yeah, we're also here with Jigglypuff. Have you figured out if it's 500 or 5,000 yet?
I don't use it.
Yeah, like look it up. You should use it enough to care, bruh. She's Jigglypuff 500 or 5,000.
Hold on a second. I'm almost there. Jigglypuff 5,000.
5,000.
Ruffle. Oh, Ruler of Kingdom.
Ruler of Kingdom. What does that mean, Ruler of Kingdom? Speaking to the mic, let us all know.
I just did it randomly. It's a spin-off of what my other friend does. Yeah, I just did it randomly. It's not.
So a Ruler of Kingdom
Do
doesn't
your
really
friends
mean
watch the
Queen.
podcast?
I got you.
Do your
Oh, yeah.
friends watch the podcast? Do they know?
I highly doubt
You should let them know you're on the podcast, man. Like you're like the mysterious, beautiful voice
it.
in the
I'm gonna
background.
stay that way.
So we're back again with Jigglypuff
Why are you talking
5,000,
like this?
right? This is how you're supposed to talk when you're in a podcast. Like,
That is not how you talk.
welcome back to My Humble Opinion. You guys let me know if I should talk like this when I'm having conversations, or should I like go into my full radio voice and just be like, "So Contessa, how has your weekend been?"
That would just make me uncomfortable.
Really?
Yes.
Don't do that.
Why not?
It's
You gotta have like a
weird.
smooth bravado about yourself when you're talking.
You can do that on your own time.
I'm gonna do a whole episode where I'm talking like that. Like,
Okay.
thanks again, guys.
You know, my science teacher was doing that during class.
Doing what?
He was doing like a reporter voice because we were all born. He was like, "You know what? Let me switch things up a bit."
You gotta switch stuff up. And one day I'm gonna do like a whole podcast in my African voice. I have also, just so everybody knows, I have a lot of different voices that I can do. I kind of pride myself on that. I kind of annoy Jigglypuff and Contessa Contour though. I've been doing it since they were kids, so I think how annoyed do you get? How annoyed do you get with me doing my voices?
I don't care. I don't even get annoyed. I think I just handle it.
Yeah. I feel like, do you have any voices that you can do?
Not really.
You do a good country voice.
Actually?
Yeah, you do a good country voice. Tess or Bella does a good country voice too.
Bella, yeah.
Come on,
like
Bella.
country
Let's get-
Brit-
give
no,
him a
I
little
have
bit.
to be doing a joker. I can't
Give
just
him
do
a
it
little bit.
regularly.
Give him a little bit. Come on.
I can't. You have to say something funny.
Oh, so we have, okay, so this is what we'll do. We have 3 segments we're doing today. So every time we do a podcast, we're going to have a few segments that we do. Bella, you can do all of the questions, all the riddles in your country accent.
Oh no.
That would be perfect,
Funny.
no?
Yeah.
That would be perfect.
Okay.
So, guys, leading on to what we've been doing, which is basically just kind of like shooting shit, right? Like just chilling and relaxing and just having a good time while we're doing the podcast. Like we said before, we're gonna have like some subject stuff. So today's subject is destinations,
Locations.
locations,
Destinations.
dropping those
locations.
digits. You know what I'm saying?
No. I got hoes.
Area
And
code.
different area
You know what I mean?
code.
Like,
That's so
like-
stupid. Okay.
No, seriously, like,
Anyways.
what areas in the world or in the country do you like? Where would you go if you had $1 million? You had $1,000
Or if you have no money at all.
at all. Like, yo, I'm gonna go here and I'm just gonna clean toilets at nighttime and enjoy the area in the daytime. Like, what place would that be?
What are you talking about?
Like,
People actually do that. Like, yeah, you just
Yeah,
kind of
like,
like have like
people
a
do
job
that,
for like
bro.
a week.
yeah, just to like,
People do that.
yeah, I did that one time.
I was gonna say that's not.
Yeah, I've done that jump.
But
I don't.
to survive. No.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But I mean, at least I enjoyed myself. You know, one time I went to California. I lost my wallet,
That's not it.
Yes.
but like I lost my wallet and my money.
Yeah.
Usually, I don't have my
Your
money
wallet.
in my wallet. No, I never keep my.
He
Hey,
doesn't.
never keep your money in your wallet. Period. At any point, I always keep my emergency money in my wallet. You don't know that about me?
I know you always said it. I didn't really care to.
I mean, you have a money bag.
Exactly.
That's
That's how I roll.
bigger.
But that's basically like
The money bag, but what do I
That's
have in my
what's-
money? But what do I have in my money bag?
money.
But you
No, no,
carry
no.
that with you everywhere.
Exactly. But what's in the money bag with the money?
Your wallet.
My pistol, bruh.
Yeah, you carry like 3 at all times.
Exactly. So
my point more than 3.
Yeah, I got it. Come on, bro. Like that's disrespectful. 3.
I thought I was being like generous with that.
No, stop. No. Anywho, you always keep your emergency fund in your wallet. I always have an expired ID in my wallet, and I keep an actual ID where my money is at. You understand what I'm saying? So if you get robbed, you still have a little bit of money, you have your actual ID, so on and so forth.
Why would someone want your ID? Can't they still work?
It's not that they want it, it's just that they take it. People don't care.
So, yeah.
Somebody's not going to rob you and be like, oh, here's his identification. He may need that. I'll just take the cash. It's going to take
a petty ass robber, yeah.
That's horrible. So you're going to be thinking that far ahead when you're robbing somebody?
Yeah, I'll be like, oh.
Note to the wise. Somebody's robbing you does not give a damn if they take your ID and any of social security cards, stuff like that.
They just want the money.
Exactly. So they're gonna give them the expired ID.
Oh, what? Just don't keep an ID in your wallet then.
Well, no, because you may need it for something. I still may need it. You understand what I'm saying?
Fake the bad one.
Why would you?
Yeah, the bad one.
What's the point of putting a fake one in the wallet with something that you know someone could possibly steal?
Because it's fake. Or not fake. It's expired.
Yeah, but that doesn't make a difference than having a regular one.
It depends, right? So
no. Like, do you want the robber to have your ID?
No, I don't want the robber to have my ID. But what if I lose my original? I have a backup. I have redundancy. You see what I'm saying? But if I lose it, then it's like, okay, oh well, whatever. I have the original one closer to me. So it's like a thing of redundancy. Like I practice 3s, right? Even with the sound, like. Even though we have this hooked up, I still have audio going through the camera. So it's the same thing with the ID. It's like, okay, I lose this one. I have this one here just in case something happens. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, so just have it for you.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm going to have this here just in case somebody robs me so they have all of my identification.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
No, I just feel like that's unnecessary. That's all I'm thinking.
Nothing. Redundancy is never unnecessary. I promise.
So why don't you stick it with the original ID? Oh, I guess if it... Okay. Never mind. But,
yeah. Anyways. What were we even talking about?
How
did I segue into what the hell we were talking about just now?
We were talking about how you never keep your money in your wallet.
I never keep my... But before that, weren't we talking about destinations?
Oh, yeah. We were saying how you were, like, in a...
so I was in California. I was in California, and I lost my ID, bruh. Right? Okay. Like, I just did a delivery. I'm just like, boom. Done.
Was I with you?
Happy.
Were we both in California for a month?
Were you? No. While she's talking, she locked me out of my car in the rain for the 3rd time in one day. What are you doing?
It wasn't for the 3rd time in one day.
What you doing?
No, it is timed out.
Yeah, it was the 3rd time in one day.
No, it was not.
It's raining. I'm outside. I'm working.
It was the 3rd time I did it, but it wasn't in one day.
She locked me out of my car.
By accident. And you got back in.
And then, like, the night before, I was doing a delivery, and this chick puts on smooth jazz with the truck running. I'm banging on the door to get into the car after I didn't finish my job, and she's just knocked out. I'm just locked out the car. In Crenshaw, California. Like, bruh, seriously? She's gotten me into more trouble than I can, think of. Anywho, I was in California, right? Mm-hmm. Lost my ID.
Damn.
These 2 hands made me $3,000 in 4 days. No crap. No bull crap. So this is what I ended up doing. I did a delivery, lost my wallet. Dude gave me a tip, gave me $80. Realized nothing was there. Realized I couldn't find my wallet and everything. Went to Home Depot. I got maybe like 60 back then. Like I can build a picnic table for $65. Built the picnic table.
Really?
What was that cheap?
Heck yeah. Inflation is crazy, man. This was like 7 years ago, 8 years ago.
What?
It used to cost me $75 to make an 8-foot picnic table.
What the? At 8 foot?
And how much is it now? Like we make it like
it's like $150.
Yeah, $150.
$100.
Yeah, $150.
$150.
Oh,
yep.
No.
So he paid me $80. I spent $65 or $70. It may have been $70 if I'm being fair. Yeah, but I built it.
You might as well.
And when I was building it, this lady was watching me build it. Mm-hmm. She was a chef, and she drove by and she's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm building a picnic table." She's like, "Oh my God, that's so creative. I can't believe you're doing it outside in the parking lot." I'm like, "Yeah, going through some stuff, but I'm selling it. And she goes, how much are you selling it for? And I said, well, I'm going to post it online for $500. And she said, oh, okay. Well, I have an actual event that I'm doing. She goes, maybe I'll come by if you haven't sold it. Maybe we can work something out. So I said, okay, cool. So while I'm building it, I posted, you know how I kind of do. I post as I'm going. I posted it for $700, delivery included. Somebody bought it. Oh no, I take that back. Dude called me and was like, hey, I want the picnic table, but I need delivery. And I'm thinking, I put on there delivery. But he was so far away, he knew I wasn't going to give it to him I wasn't going to do free delivery. I think I had put like free delivery within 25 miles or whatever. So long story short, we settled on 8. He gave me $400 up front, half. So I'm not even done with the picnic table. $400 deposit on it. Another $400 that I'm going to get when I deliver it. The next day, the lady that came by the day before, she drove by, seen I was done, and bought it for $400. So I took the $400 she gave me, went right back in the Home Depot, built another picnic table in one day, borrowed the Home Depot truck, slept in the Home Depot truck because I had to do the delivery for the guy the next day. Okay. Did the delivery. He gave me the other $400, made $400 from her. And then when I got done doing the delivery for him, his neighbor bought one for $800. Needless to say, by the time all that went down, I may have had $2 or $3 grand because coming back from doing the neighbor's one, I built one more and left it outside of the gas station that I kept going back and forth from next to the Home Depot. And I think I sold that one. I had put it up for like $600 and the guy came and bought it for $5. And I had no money literally 3 days ago. That's crazy. 3 days before that. Yeah. So I came back with, I think it may have been like after I got a flight, I came back with like $2 grand. That was crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, so no.
I like when you said it one day, I forget how easy it is to make picnic tables.
Yeah, but see, it's easy for you to make picnic tables because you're aware of how to do it. Not everybody knows how to do it.
It's basically like putting together like a little puzzle, but just bigger.
Yeah.
More annoying.
Yeah. So yeah, you definitely can go to different states. My point, and like figure out how to make money.
The thing is, that was then too. Like it's for some reason now it's like people are scared to talk to you. Yeah. Is it weird? Because like you can't just go up to anyone and be like, "Oh my god, hey!" Like
I don't know. I feel like being here, like being where we're at right now. Everybody I've met has been very friendly. Like even when we take Uber and Lyft and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people are like really interested in whatever I do.
Did I tell you guys about how I went to the store today and some guy thought I was skipping school?
Oh really?
Yeah.
No.
He told me.
It was so funny. I think it may have been my hair because I had my hair in pigtails. So maybe I look younger. But I was driving down the road and he's like, "Is school out early?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "You skipping?" I was like, "No." And he's like, "Don't be doing that." I was like,
yeah.
Okay, yes.
Well, this down here, they're big for kids skipping. They have what's called truancy officers. So they actually have truancy officers that are
that's like me and Bella were going on.
Y'all right by the high school too. So
are we?
Yeah, the high school's literally. You don't remember we heard the band the other night.
Oh, true.
I
thought it was just like a park.
No, the high school. So you know that the library is.
We do online by
up this way.
Yeah.
The high school is behind that library, basically.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not far.
It must suck. I'm never going to school.
Yes, she goes to school. You're in school.
I do online.
Yeah, but you're acting like...
You act like we're just like rogue.
Yeah, you acting like I'm just letting y'all do y'all thing, like y'all rogue.
Well, you do. As long as I have good grades, and I do.
Facts. I think I'm pretty fair.
I mean, the thing is, K-12, they didn't give us our little badges this year.
Yeah, I can look into it. I can see.
So, like, if we get, like, we can get in trouble.
Well, no, you can't. I mean...
I can't just say, "Oh, yeah, I'm in K-12," and them to believe me. We had to show the ID.
No, you can call us. You know, they'll actually your parents.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't have to do it. I don't have to do it.
I don't try to be like, "Here's my certification."
Yeah.
And then just leave.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and then, "Where's your mammy and pappy?"
Yeah.
I don't have time.
He literally thought I was skipping, and I was like, "No." And he's like,
"How do you look?"
It was like this old white guy with his 2 little dogs. And like he
he was walking.
Yeah, he was walking, and he like did a double take, and I was like, and then he was like, he said something. He was like, is school out early? And I was like, no. And I laughed. And he's like, it ain't early. I was like, no. He's like, what you doing here then? I was like, I work at the store. And he's like, you skipping? And I was like, no. I'm like, I was scared. Not because like I thought you were doing something, because I was like, oh, I was in trouble. I was like, what did I do?
They don't say nothing to you when you go to the store?
No. Well, they give looks.
Well, they kind of know you too, though.
Yeah, the first time we went, they definitely gave looks. Like, and then I remember when we left, she's like making out earlier and earlier. And I was like, real? Yeah, and I was like,
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have to let them know, like, hey, I'm home.
They can figure it out. I don't care.
Nobody needs to know this.
Yeah.
Really if they're curious, probably saying, I'd be like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I know whenever me and Bella were going to Dollar Tree, everybody was looking at us whenever we were on the road. Yeah, everybody was like, oh my goodness. Bad. And I was like, oh yeah, we're supposed to be in school.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Well, you are in school.
We are.
Yes. You're supposed to be in a facility.
There you go.
We're supposed to be in a jail.
Usually, yeah, you're supposed to be an organized curricular activity.
Oh my god.
But yeah, to my point, you can pretty much go to any state and like anywhere. Yeah, I don't think there's a difference. I think there's more people that will allow you to. I think people are more open, honestly.
Where?
Especially with social media and stuff like that. I
think
you can restart. I think you can rebrand yourself very easily. Like, that's one of the...
I know a lot of old people like talking to me.
Yeah?
I met a lot of nice old people. That sounds weird. But no, old people are really nice to me. And I know people like, oh, he always... Like, old people are mean. And it's like, the only one old guy that was mean was racist. And I just didn't.
What, here?
No, we were in, the mountains.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Which one?
Coming.
Yeah, but like where?
I don't know what it's called. What is it called?
LJ?
Not LJ.
Blue Ridge?
No. We always go there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Dawsonville. That area is a little bit.
What's the mountain called? It is called. It's
Amicalola Falls.
Amicalola Falls.
There was a racist guy.
Yeah. What would happen?
No, it was like whenever we first went there for my birthday, and we were in the lobby of the hotel thing to get it situated for the cabin.
Oh, okay.
They're being racist?
Yeah, it was just this old.
All right. So yeah, I think you can go to different states and even countries. Like that one kid on YouTube, he goes and he does the whole 1 cent thing to get back from wherever to wherever. So I think it's a possibility. Yeah. So Jigglypuff 5,000. Mm-hmm. Where would you go if you can go anywhere in the world? Where would you go?
Like either Washington or like the Netherlands.
Washington, like Washington D.C. or like Seattle? No, Washington? Seattle. Yeah, I like Seattle, Washington.
Or the Netherlands, or like Iceland.
I took you to Bellevue, Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Where I would go? I want to be in a city, but I also want to be in a safe city that's pretty. But that doesn't mix.
So like Tokyo?
Not that safe.
I don't know.
You think it's safe?
Like, I would want to be in a city, because I like city views. Or I want to be in, like, the country, where it's, like, also, like, nature.
So where the hell would that be? Tennessee?
I don't know. But, like, that's just two different ones.
You're the only, you're the only 10 I see. I do that every time.
Did your friend do that?
Did he?
Oh,
I don't think so.
No. Oh,
yeah.
I have the best pickup line in the world.
No.
But you gotta be driving.
Okay.
What?
Skirt. Room.
Excuse me, Miss, can I ask you for directions?
No.
I just need to get somewhere.
What?
I just need directions to get to where I'm going.
Oh, okay.
No.
I hope you find your way.
Can I ask you for directions?
No, sorry. I'm uncomfortable. No, sir, I'm sorry.
She would ask you, like, no.
Can I ask you?
She, like, slowly
put the window up. Can I ask you for directions?
Believe for you to assume I take a pickup line.
Can I please ask you for directions, ma'am?
I panic.
Oh, you need directions where?
I need to
wait, I'm getting a phone call. Okay. Okay. What were you saying, sir?
She hasn't got tickets.
It's a green light. Sorry.
It's okay. She's acting that way because she hasn't got tickets yet.
Oh my god!
No!
Tickets to the gun show.
I'm actually gonna ask you. I'm so glad I stopped.
You say it every.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. I need directions from how I can get to a date.
We should do a segment of pickup lines.
Yeah, I should. I should do pickup lines. Are your feet hurting though?
No.
Because you've been running through my mind all day, girl. No, she went for it too. She fell for it.
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
She answered. You
No.
answered. You answered. Mm-mm-mm. Anyhow, if I
The
had...
complaints I know are unholy.
That's deep.
What do you say?
What does that
My
mean?
complaints are so bad.
So if I can go anywhere in the world... Well, here's the thing. If you can go anywhere in the world, if you had all the money in the world, would you stay in America or would you go overseas?
Overseas.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Well, just because America is kind of like...
America's awful.
I feel like America...
But then again, like, what is the best?
But you're American. Like, I get it. Like, I understand. But at the same time...
I'm not proudly saying American.
I am. I am. I'm not going to hold you. When I see everything going on in other places, at the end of the day, I'm still proud that I'm from America. Like, I still feel more comfortable in my country. Like,
it's not affecting you?
It does affect me. There's still things that affect me, but there's things that would affect me more. You got to understand. People always go, oh, I'm going to move to Canada or I'm going to move to wherever. But at the end of the day, you have to remember now you are not protected. Like, when things happen in different countries and stuff like that, they tell the Americans, whether you have a visa or whatever, they tell you to leave first because you're not from there. So it's like, well, you're not going to be more protected just because you feel like, for instance, Japan is a safe place, but at the same time, they have the highest suicide rate.
Well, that's because like the work. I think it's like a combination of the way the stuff is set up. I think the culture set up.
Yeah, it's just the culture of the whole entire place. It's bad.
Yeah, I don't know that much on it, so I won't say it.
A lot of other things that I don't want to get into.
Yeah, but like for me, it's like that's my point. If I go anywhere outside of the
less
U.S.,
crime too,
I'm a U.S. citizen, or I'm not
I'm
not a citizen of the place that I go to. I think there's something big for being part of a system that's...
Well, going overseas doesn't mean I'm not going to be an American.
Yeah, it means you are an American. They're going to realize you're going to be treated like an American. Like, there's other countries that are racist. Like, there's other countries that are going to treat you like a piece of crap because you're a Westerner. Like,
and honestly, rightfully so for how some...
Facts, but that shows you that it's not safer in those places.
Well, I feel like it depends on who you are.
I'm safer where I can have my guns, where I can have
You just like having your guns.
Second Amendment.
That's the only reason.
Where I can have my freedom of speech. Where I can do what I want to do. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
That's just you, man.
Yeah, that's...
I'm just being honest.
But like, I would go overseas. Doesn't mean I would go overseas.
Really? You would stay overseas?
I wouldn't stay. I would never stay anywhere. My thing is, I can't be in one place, so I always want to travel. I always want to be somewhere new and do something fun for at least like a couple of weeks, you know? I want to be able to travel like all the 50 states with like a goal of going everywhere. And then going to different countries and stuff.
I feel like I've been to almost all the states.
Yep.
Okay.
I've been to Maine.
Have you?
Yeah. I've been to Maine. I've been to Vermont. I've been to New York. I've been to New Jersey. I've been to Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina. Texas. Ugh.
Texas.
I've been to New Orleans. I've been to Alabama. I've been to Florida. I've been to Georgia. I've been to North Dakota, South Dakota, Utah.
Oh, I love Utah.
Wyoming.
I love Wyoming. Oh my god.
Yeah, you do like Wyoming.
I love Wyoming.
See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like she wouldn't go overseas. I feel like you would like go to Wyoming. Like, when we went to Wyoming, it was like 4 different seasons. Am I lying? It was hot. Then it started raining.
And then I think it snowed.
It snowed. And then it hailed. All in the same day.
It legit did. I'm not.
It was crazy.
But I think it's also
all
because we're traveling up the mountain too.
We were in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I was doing a delivery to this place. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a brewery. And we ended up having to do I think I had to put together 10 picnic tables or whatever. And she was in the truck.
Yeah.
In the alleyway.
In the alley. The dark, black behind the restaurant alley.
First of all, it wasn't that dark.
It sounds like you just had her in the middle of like a trench.
No, like she
like
you're in a brothel or something. No,
it was.
like what the hell? The way she makes it seem is like when I was in a dark alley and I was about to get taken advantage of. You were in a she was in this very secured vehicle. We were in a truck. I was doing the delivery, and the guy is like, "Hey, I noticed that you had a kid helping you. Do you think she's hungry?" And I'm like, "Yeah, she may want something to eat." Now I'm texting her, mind you. I don't know how many times.
I didn't see you texting me though. I think my phone was like that.
I don't know how many times I told her, "Hey, especially when I'm doing something, make sure you look at your phone." I texted her. I was like, "Hey, somebody's gonna bring food down to you." So
I didn't get it. I don't think. Did I?
Yeah, you got the text.
Weird. Like I didn't know that. So
she's texting me, and
afterwards, after he came down.
Yeah, so when he came down, apparently because she didn't want to open the door, he put the food on the top of the truck.
He's knocking on the window, then he's like looking all in, and I'm like, oh my god, go away, please. It was freaky.
He put the food on the top of the truck, and it was good. It was like a big bison burger. And then they had like these real thick cut fries. It was super.
Like the wedges?
Good. Yeah. They ended up, so like later on that day, or later on that night, they ended up letting us go upstairs because I had to put all the picnic tables together anyway. And the guy ended up making you like, what? I can't. I ended up coming back. Oh, it was macaroons. It was like a cup.
Really?
It was like a. It was a.
I know I didn't eat too much of it because I was cold.
Yeah.
But I ate like he gave us a lot.
Yeah, it was because it was an outside balcony, but it was like a macaroon ice cream cake.
Sunday.
You would like it.
What?
It was the macaroons.
No, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But it was like ice cream in the middle.
Okay.
And
like
then
the ice cream sandwich with the macaroon cookies.
Yeah, but
that makes sense.
The macaroon was in the middle, and it was the outside was a cookie, and the inside was ice cream.
What?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
I remember.
And then he
I thought it was just an ice cream cookie, man.
And then he gave us something with balls. It was like little.
Excuse me.
It was like little dessert balls.
You don't remember that?
Dippin' Dots?
Dippin' Dots?
No, it wasn't Dippin' Dots. It was a.
I don't remember the balls.
It was a delectable dairy / baked good.
Oh, mochi. It was so good. Like the mochi ice cream thing.
Yes. No, I'm just confused why you called mochi baked.
Because it was like a cake. Like he baked a cake and he put that inside of it.
What are you talking about?
The food that the dude was serving you.
I know.
Yes.
But that's different from the mochi thing. It was like a gooey outside, right? And then it was like the ice cream on the inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what he was saying with the macaroon?
No, there was two different things.
Oh, I was about to say.
So, Bella, if you had money, where would you go overseas? Or would you... No, if you had money, would you go overseas? Or would you stay in America?
How much money? Like enough to do whatever I want, or like I have to be smart still?
I would say what would you say, like a retirement amount? So yeah, enough to do what you want.
Okay, so I'd stay in the U.S. mainly because I kind of have to, but I definitely go somewhere like remote, like somewhere in Washington, like a good like forest area, or like Georgia.
What's a good retirement amount though? Like how much is it?
How much is a retirement amount?
I need $4.5 million to retire.
Is that possible?
People get that much to retire?
I mean, most people they have a fixed income, right? So what ends up happening, like after
they just get money in.
Yeah, you get Social Security, and then Social Security will pay you out like maybe $3,000 a month or something.
You know how we always hang out with old people and they always just give us money because they don't have anything else to do with it. Like
it's more to it than that. So basically,
there's nothing else to it.
What ends up happening when you retire, like say for instance, if you work as a cop, right, or as a firefighter, you will work maybe 25, 30 years. No, I take that back. It's usually 40 years, I believe. And then you can retire. When you retire, you get a pension. And then on top of that, sometimes you can get Social Security, like if you have a disability and stuff like that. So most people, and I'm sure everybody to correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but most people that are able to retire are people who have worked a job for more than 40 years.
So what about teachers? How much is their retirement?
It depends. Like you can get like $4,000 a month. You can get $5,000 a month, but you have to be like 60 something to retire. And then you basically get a pension. You get a paycheck until, unfortunately, you die.
Oh, honestly, so you just live just to live, and then they just give you money?
No, it don't work that way. Because what happens is whenever you work a job, they're taking money out of your check for your retirement. You have
Oh, okay. Well,
stuff
that's
called-
still kind of. Wait,
Like,
so
so
what
it
happens
runs
if you?
out.
So what happens if you don't retire? Do
It
they
does,
still give you
and
that
it does-
retirement money? Or do you
Yeah, so you have what's called and you may want to talk to your mom more about this, and y'all may learn about it in business too, but a 401k.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
401k is what basically a portion of your check goes into, but a 401k can build interest.
Okay.
So some companies use, that some insurance companies and stuff like that use it as collateral for you to grow interest on your money. And a lot of times what happens is they will penalize you if you take it out early. But yeah, so most people that retire, if they're working a job more than like 40 years, then they get like a check in, every month, maybe $3,000 or $4,000. So they're like on a fixed income.
Okay.
So with me being self-employed, I don't really have that luxury. I have a few things set up where I have a few programs that I have that's somewhat set up like a 401k that I can pull out of once I turn a certain age. I have CD accounts and stuff like that I can't touch until y'all have a CD account. You can't touch it till you're 25. You can't touch it till you're 25.
Is there money in it?
Yeah,
How
and
much?
it grows in interest. So when we first started, we were at Ackworth. That was 2008. I think we put $1,500 a piece in it, and it was like a 4% interest on that month.
Oh, that's
I
a
think it was
lot.
back then, that was like
Yeah.
interest is like 0.2% right now. But when we did it for you guys, it was close to 4%. So, I mean, I don't know. By the time you're 25, it may be like, I don't know,
Like roughly.
$15,000 maybe a piece, so somewhere around there. But like I said, you get penalized if you take it out early, things like that. So you want to take out maybe $2,000 or $3,000, they will charge you like $500 because you're taking the money out early. CD accounts are used for the bank to show that they have equity and collateral in their business, so they don't like for you to take the money out a lot.
Okay.
So for me, I need about 4.2 just because of what I want to do, kind of like what Bella said. Like, I want to be able to do whatever I want to do. I don't want to live on a fixed income less than $10,000 a month.
Okay.
So for me, my expenses are higher than the average person. Like some people, their rent, when you retire, you get like a condo or something like that, or an apartment, and your rent's like $1,000 or $2,000. So if you're getting $4,000 a month, that's not that bad. But I want to be somewhere around $10,000 to $12,000 a month where I can kind of chill. So it takes somebody self-employed just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'd say either Washington or like somewhere in Georgia, the mountains.
Yeah.
Do you remember when I took you to Bellevue, Washington, Seattle?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was nice. That's why I like it.
Yeah. Do you remember the experience?
I got a taste.
I
by
don't
seagulls.
know if I can remember.
You got
The
chased by
birds.
seagulls?
The birds chased us. We were going back to the car.
Yeah.
Oh, was the day when it was like
The
hailing?
Centennial Park?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't hailing.
Yeah.
It was good weather.
It was raining. All I
Okay.
remember.
I
is
mean,
it was
yeah,
like,
it's Seattle.
It was like around the holidays, and right?
No, it wasn't the holidays. It was around summertime.
Was it summertime?
Mhm.
It was cold though.
I
You're
thought
in
we were talking about
Seattle.
Washington, D.C.
No,
We
Washington.
took you out to a lot of places, but you're talking about Bellevue, Seattle. You don't
I
remember?
got chased by birds.
So I was doing a project for this company, and they put us up into the Marriott. You remember the Marriott? And they gave us the
The
penthouse
hotel?
suite.
Yeah. I don't remember the hotel room. But I
They gave
remember
us.
the hotel.
I'll show you guys pictures. They gave us the penthouse suite, and the girls, they thought they were in like a mansion.
We
Back
ordered
then,
all the food there.
They ordered all the. You don't remember? You went downstairs. They were giving you free fries. Everything y'all wanted, they were giving it to y'all because I was working downstairs.
Mm-hmm. You don't remember? We
You
got
don't
so much
remember
food.
Toys R Us? This was around the time when Toys R Us.
Holy
was
shit! Yeah, I remember. And the
so
lady was
funny.
being. I'm sorry. And the lady was being an asshole, so you like had us get like a whole bunch of stuff in
Yeah.
bags, and you said to ignore her as we
Yeah.
were walking. That was the place.
Oh my god, I remember that now.
I remember, and we were trying to get you clothes, and they didn't have your size.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now I remember.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, we went to Toys R Us. Toys R Us was shutting down, so everything was
Okay.
like 70-80% off. I got you that big remote control car. Remember?
Yeah, I
The
remember.
huge-
Oh yeah, and I was running it. She got even more mad because I was riding it in the hallways
Yep.
of the thing.
Mhm.
I
Yeah, I
was
got
riding
her
it.
the big remote control car. I got you
Yeah.
a book bag
I don't remember.
What was it? It was another thing I got you. You used to like back then.
I feel like it was Tori's birthday.
Was it a
around
robot
then.
or something? I have to say, it was some
yeah,
sort
I got
of
you
holiday.
a robot. Was it? No, I
It
don't.
was some
no,
sort of holiday.
It was.
You got her the robot thing. It was.
No, I did get her a robot. Okay, yeah,
It was a holiday.
before Christmas.
I told you, yes.
Yeah,
before
you're right.
Christmas
You're
time.
right.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, it was right before Christmas. That's probably why you like it too, though.
Maybe.
And then that was the first time we went to My Pizza.
Really?
I don't know if you remember that. Yeah.
I thought My Pizza was
One night, it was a Sunday. The restaurant at the hotel was closed down, so we got in the truck, and Valet drove us to the little plaza, and there was the only thing that was open was My Pizza. And you guys got to make your own pizza. And remember me and you, they asked the names, and me and you said Seymour, I said Seymour, and you said Butts.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Yep.
And I didn't want to do it. I was scared.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It was fun, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I can see you liking Bellevue, Washington. It's
Yeah,
cool.
nice.
It's close to, like, all the mountains and stuff like that. Like, even with Jackson Hole and stuff.
And it's always cold, and it's nice.
Well, it's not always cold.
It's a normal temperature. It's not always, like, scorching.
Yeah. So where would you go if you... So where would you go if you didn't have a lot of money? Like, where would you go if you didn't have anything, you had to start all over, but be somewhere where you can enjoy where you're at?
Cali.
I don't know why you guys like California.
I would say California. Well, it's the food. It's the food.
Oh my God, stop.
It's the food.
It's the food.
It's
like,
Wait.
Again, like I said,
Talk to her. Tell her about the Mexican joint.
Mexican joint.
Fried Twinkies.
Oh, that was a Mexican place?
It was a Mexican restaurant. Yes.
I didn't know that, but it was some good food. No, okay. I don't like Twinkies, but they got deep fried Twinkies, and I was like,
Deep fried.
Let me try this. So I got it, and it changed my... I ate that before I even got the food. I got it as an appetizer, and I just kept getting it, and then he was like, no, you can't get it anymore. And I was like...
Then they had the deep fried Oreos.
I didn't try deep fried Oreo. I think I tried it once, and I didn't like it as much as the Twinkies.
The lady stayed open later for us. Going into that restaurant was like going in the back gate of heaven. Like the back door. Like somebody just was like, hey, you can't get into pearly gates? Come around back. Like
yeah, like really, hey, come on.
That's how good the food tasted.
It was so good.
Food is just better in California, though, for real. That's even like...
It was also a family-owned restaurant.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, we got to find pictures and post that. For sure.
It was the best. And then we kept going there since we were like staying in that same area. We just kept going back.
Mm-hmm.
And it was also the first time I went to Jack in the Box.
No, it wasn't Jack in the Box.
Oh, was it?
It was A&W.
No. We went to like places I've never been. We went to Jack in the Box. Then we went to...
I took you to Jack in the Box?
Yeah. Because I wanted to try it. Because they don't have it anywhere else but California.
That's right. And you did A&W too with the root beer.
Yeah, the A&W. Then I also did In-N-Out.
Yeah.
So we're eating a lot of unhealthy food. I mean, it's a fast food restaurant.
It's pretty good.
I hear people always like freaking out about it.
The fries were cold.
Yeah. There was a huge line at Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Like, we had to wait
Jack in
for
the Box
that.
sucks?
Yeah, I wasn't
Well,
impressed.
it's weird because it's like in California, you can't, like, they don't mess up too much on the food. I don't know if it's just...
I'm
regulation.
thinking about Castle Place.
Oh, White Castle?
Yeah, White Castle. I know
Yeah,
I'm thinking about White Castle.
No. I don't think we did White Castle, did we?
Why wouldn't you go to White Castle? Nice.
No.
But Jack in the Box, it was good. It was just a long line. And then the fries were, like, weird for me. I don't know. I didn't like it.
A&W, though?
That was good.
What did they... root beer. What would they sell?
Root beer floats. Oh my God, we also got souvenirs.
Yeah, we
got
the...
like
remember we had the big beer
cups.
jugs.
And then we got Mama shot glass.
Mm-hmm. But no, A&W had the onion rings. Those was fire.
Fries, burgers, hot
The
dogs.
sauce was
everything.
good. What else was good there?
I got the burger.
The burger was really
That was
good.
really good.
Oh, but the best thing, I think... So what do you think? The pizza we had or the wings?
The wings. Wing Bros? We were leaving Arizona?
Yeah. It was
We're
a
leaving
flagship
Arizona. Ooh. It was like the thing was, it was like the city, and then you could just see like desert.
The thing about it was...
And it was like right in the middle.
They were boneless wings, but it wasn't a nugget.
It wasn't like a chicken tender or like a regular
It was like they
nugget.
took the regular bone, pulled the bone out of the wing, and then fried the wing, and then gave you the wing without the bone. Like you could still
like
taste
how it
the
was
marrow.
supposed to be.
Like it was
magical.
It was like biting in to a symphony of
They
flavors.
just knew what they were doing.
It was crazy.
They
and it
knew
was
what they
next
were
to a
doing.
gas station.
It was so
extremely
random.
convenient. It was extremely convenient. You gotta try.
We were hungry. We were about to get on like a 5-hour road through the desert, and then we were like, "Let's get some wings." And I was like, "Okay, let's get some wings." I don't even like boneless wings.
Those joints.
But that day, I was like,
I'm from New York.
Yeah.
I'm from New York.
Mhm.
That definitely was like, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That, for sure. And the pizza, bruh.
What was that place called?
I think it was called like Giuliano's or something like that.
Yeah, it was.
We were actually in California when we had the pizza though. But it was like a deep dish, but it wasn't a deep dish. But yeah, California got some fire food.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
It's also because we knew what were the right places to go to. Always look at the reviews and make sure they're like good, verified reviews.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Oh, that's like we were working outside the hotel in the parking lot. We were doing a picnic table, and we ordered Starbucks. That was fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, the dude pulled up like he goes because when I put in the description that we were outside working in the truck.
Mm-hmm.
So he drives up with the food and he's like, "Oh, you're really outside working?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Behind the truck." I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "All right, here you go." But yeah, that was good too.
What do you expect?
I don't know. I texted him and told him exactly what it was we was doing. So Bella, you said you don't know where you would go if you had to start over but not have a lot of money?
No, I would either go again, like if I could just like spawn there, like what are we doing? Like just like I'm there already.
We just wake up
there.
You
have to use the rest of your money to get there. Like it's like okay. Kind of like what I told you about when I was in California and I was just there.
Then yeah, probably go to like again somewhere with like.
Honestly, another good tactic that I would do, I'd like to go to like a family-owned restaurant. I'd be like, "Hey, can I work here?" And then like probably sleep at your house.
Somebody do that.
Yeah,
because I know
somebody get free labor for sure.
Yeah,
like I'd be like, I'll work for.
I know what she could do. It don't matter where you would go as long as you make your biscuits.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Those biscuits are like
you could work at like the breakfast.
It's like
place.
biting into a piece of
Maple Street.
Your Negro ancestry. Yeah, you could work at Maple Street. It's like the way she makes it too. Is never anything in the kitchen, and then all of a sudden you smell something, and then you just see biscuits. It's like
that's like she also made
her making those biscuits is like her awakening Harriet Tubman, like it's like smelling the Negro spiritual. You don't ever want to sing a Negro spiritual when you bite into one of her biscuits?
No.
Oh my god, it's like listening to like
he ate one and he started doing a two-step.
Yes, it just makes you feel so whole inside. It makes you feel black.
Because you make it and then you put the cheese in it and then you.
But it don't be nothing in the kitchen.
And then you put it in the oven and then you smell the essence of it. Then you eat it and then you're just like.
It just be flour.
It's just flour.
And then it's biscuits.
And then it's cheese in the biscuit.
And then she be having meat in the biscuit, and it don't be no meat in the refrigerator.
It's like a bigger version of what is the place called? Jiminix. You know the little muffin.
Jiminix.
But it's bigger.
Yeah, but I think you got Jiminix. She got Jiminix because they bigger and they like lumpy on top, and then
it looked like your grandma made them.
No, it looked like I'm trying to tell you, it looked like your grandmama's ancestors made those. I feel like you ever watch those old movies where the Indians sing certain songs in order to awaken the ancestors?
Stop.
I feel like you making the biscuits awaken the African American ancestors. I tell you, those biscuits are made to make it to freedom. Those biscuits were made. No, I'm trying to tell you, those biscuits were made for the Underground Railroad. Them biscuits was biscuits that Harriet Tubman had in her bag when she was taking people to freedom. Them junks is amazing.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Those things is good. Man.
Those are good.
I don't know. I'd probably just I just do stuff and figure it out. Like again,
but what state would you go to? What destination would you have? Like you have to have a destination.
I feel like if I actually had to use my money to get somewhere, I'll probably just stay where I am and figure it out.
I would say one. Do I have my things still?
Your who?
Like my things. Like do I have things of mine?
No.
I have nothing. Then I'd probably buy like an instrument or something and start playing. And do like gigs places.
You'll be one of those people.
Yeah, I could do that because I'm actually good at
that.
But
what state? What destination?
Either like again Atlanta, New York, Georgia, or I'd go to like Louisiana or something.
No, New York would be good for that. I feel like
I can see you in Louisiana because they got that whole
yeah
Louisiana.
That whole witch.
It's not as bad as that. Oh my god. I meant
Crazy
music and jazz.
Spirit taps. I can see you with your little necklaces on
Thank
and
you.
stuff. And your little, what's the little
I really want to go.
Talking about.
I really want to go.
I was yawning.
I was so close to going one
To where,
year
New
and I
Orleans?
didn't. Yeah.
New Orleans is nice.
I know.
Oddly enough, the cemeteries are nice. They look pretty cool.
I mean, yeah.
Why is
It's
wrong with a
respectful.
cemetery?
Have you ever seen a cemetery in New Orleans?
I don't look at any
they're
type of
amazing.
cemetery.
They're beautiful.
They're amazing.
No, I'm
It's how all
serious.
cemeteries
I'm
should be.
I'm not down with a lot of weird stuff, but cemeteries in New Orleans, they're cool. Like they make, what would you call it? Like
cathedrals?
yeah, it's like small little cathedrals for
Yeah.
people. Yeah, it's real nice. The architecture.
So would you get buried there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I get buried, I want to be buried in a statue of myself as an angel. And that sounds very pretentious, but that's how I want it to go.
Like you want your body encased in clay.
I either want you to mummify. So I want a statue, right?
Okay.
When I build my estate, there's going to be 2 statues at the gates.
Mhm.
There's going to be 2 angels. One angel is going to be it's going to look like your mom. The other angel is going to look like me, right?
Mhm.
When I die, I want you guys to mummify me and put me in the statue, or I want you to cremate me and make the eyeballs of the statue me.
I think that would make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or would you? I thought you said you actually wanted us to use your eye for the statue.
Well, no, because that's going to...
No, because can't people
unless you
like
can
in
gloss
resin
over
or
it or
something?
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you put it in resin or something like that. Yeah.
That's terrifying.
So scary. I would never do that.
Yeah,
I
no,
would
that would actually.
I know it
probably
sounds
cause me.
pretentious and creepy, but I want to do that. I've been wanting to do that for a while.
I feel like it would be better for us to cremate you 1, 2, so we can like have some of you with us also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to have
I
some of
feel like
me
that's
with you?
weird.
I mean,
How's
I'm
that
just
weird?
saying.
I would rather you just be in one place.
No, I want to be everywhere. I want to still travel. I want to go to different destinations. Like, I'm the type of...
Imagine we're on a
I'm the
plane
type
and
of
we just go,
person...
like,
Yeah, I was saying, I'm
Look
the
out
type
the
of person...
window.
Just sprinkle me in different places. I'm dead serious. Like, whenever you, like,
And
go...
when I get a little spice.
Yeah, like, if you guys go to, like, Mexico or something like that, you know, just take a little bit of dab.
well, you can't
Go to
throw
a mountain.
ashes everywhere.
Yeah, you can. Just find a little mountain, you know what I mean? You go on a trail, sprinkle dab. You know, I want to still be doing things when I'm going.
Okay, I'll just put you in a necklace and carry you around.
That's why when you die, you're a spirit. You can still do things. You just not have a physical body.
Facts. So
Okay.
where would you go?
Oh no, I
if
saw
you-
this thing on Instagram,
What?
and it was like you can cremate your loved one and put them in like a time thing,
So they can still
So they can still
participate,
play,
but
like-
not- yeah.
but not like in games.
A time thing.
Yeah, like the little
Oh
time,
Lord, that's
like the
horrible.
sand time
That
thing.
is horrible.
I saw something like you can put
The
the ashes
hourglass.
in the hourglass. You can put their ashes in the hourglass, and they can still attend like games.
That's
so
horrible.
bad.
Family games.
That's essentially what you're saying. to
So
do.
if you had money, where would you go? Anywhere in the world? Would you stay? Would you
Um,
stay in the States or would you go abroad?
Abroad, but I will also like go. I'll go everywhere in the States and then go everywhere abroad. I wouldn't be in one place.
yeah,
But
I
you
don't
have
think
to,
you
that's
live
the whole.
in
But the
one
whole
place.
point is you have to stay in one space.
But why though?
Why?
Because that's the rule. That's the concept of the
Then I don't think I
podcast.
can
Like
live.
where would you be if you had to stay in one spot?
If we had to stay in one spot,
Oh,
Like
yeah.
why? Okay, why do we have to?
I don't know.
But what's
it's just because it's the concept of you really digging deep and figuring out where you think you would be happy if you had no choice but to stay in one spot.
But the thing
then
is,
I may have to change my answer.
So what would it be? Iceland?
Yes. Okay, stop.
Earlier you said that you would do Iceland. And
I was gonna say I do
flowers.
Iceland and do that's where I in like a fairy tale land. Yes, that's what I do. But that's just not realistic.
I don't know. I really have to think about that.
I think if it were me, if I had an endless amount of finances, I would.
Oh, it's endless? Then why not be able to go anywhere?
That's my point, bro.
That's so annoying.
So no, you gotta stay in one spot though.
Like in one state, one country.
One state. No. So well, yeah, I guess that is
Oh, there's
weird.
a lizard on the window.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah. I guess that is weird though, because it's like if you go to a different country, technically you can go to different little cities in that country. But in
Yeah.
America, you kind of have to stay in one state. So yeah, I guess I don't know. So
I just go to a different country then. I'm going to Iceland then.
I would stay in America,
Okay.
and I would probably settle down if I had to stay somewhere and never leave again.
Oh, I can never do that. No, I'm not even thinking about it.
I don't leave my house anyway.
I would say Connecticut.
You have fun.
Yeah.
I would say Connecticut.
Why though?
Yeah, why?
It's close to where I grew up. It's a very nice area. You guys been there before. You remember how it is during the fall. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty, but like,
It's
why?
I know, but it's
water.
like
It's anywhere else. You chose Connecticut.
Yeah, because to me, that's just, I don't know. Like I said, I just think that's where I would be. That's where I would retire.
Like in theory, or that's where you want to be?
In theory, if I can do it my way, in theory, that's what I would do.
Yeah, I would be everywhere. I wouldn't be in one place.
I guess, yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess California too, though.
You don't like California?
I hate California, but here's the thing: California is huge, and there's some parts of California you can drive to, and it can be cold. You can go skiing and stuff like that. And then there's also up closer to where Seattle, Washington is and all that.
Okay.
And then like there's also parts where there's deserts and things like that. So it's like you can experience a whole bunch of different things in that one state.
Yeah.
So I actually probably would change my answer to California, unfortunately. But I wouldn't stay overseas because, like I said before, at the end of the day, you're an American. So like you're not going to be treated with respect. I don't care what nobody says. A foreigner.
Just don't tell people you're American.
It's kind of hard to do that when you look like me.
Well, like what? Okay, where overseas though?
You usually could say
anywhere except for Africa. I'm going to stick out.
Well, yeah, obviously, that's just
like,
regardless.
So if somebody's going to know I'm not American or that I'm American.
But you could.
She said, just don't say you're American.
No, okay, I'm not good.
Unless I start speaking with an accent.
Or if you just don't pull your gun out.
Yeah.
That too. All right, you guys ready for the next segment?
You're an average American man.
So the next segment is...
not average, Reno.
The next segment is quotes. Okay.
I'll just do the quotes again.
Yeah.
All right. So, our quotes from Google. I have two. I don't know how many Dad has.
I got two, too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
We both have tutus?
Mm-hmm.
You have tutus?
Yeah, tutus.
Okay.
We're
Anyways,
twins.
Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that.
I like that.
Me too. What do you think, Bo?
It's good, yeah.
Okay.
Basically, you have to turn a negative into a positive. It's kind of like what I tell you guys about life being like a car battery, where you have a negative and you have a positive, and you have to have the positive in order. You have to have the negative in order to turn the car over. It's kind of like you got to be able to accept the negative things in order to grow, in order to get the engines going and move on and move forward. So I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, and the other one is, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.
That kind of sounds like a fortune cookie.
A fortune cookie?
Yeah, it sounds like something you'll see in a fortune cookie.
Probably.
It's cool though. All right, so mine's. Should I do it in a regular voice or in my radio voice?
No, do your African accent.
In my African accent? Okay. All right. Today's quote for today. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh.
Okay.
It's better to be a fool and stay silent than to open your mouth and erase all doubt. Do you understand what I just said to you?
Yeah.
It's better to be a fool and stay silent than to open your mouth and erase all doubt. Do you know what that means?
No, would you like to elaborate?
It means shut the It means if somebody is saying something to you that you know nothing about, it's better to shut your mouth instead of talking. Let them know, hey, yeah, I am a fool. That's what that means.
Okay, next quote.
Do you understand Jigglypuff 5000, eh?
Hmm?
Do you hear what I'm saying to you about this quote?
Yes.
It's very important that you understand. Okay, what about you, Contessa Contour Arts?
I understand, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah? You hear what I'm saying to you? You know what I want to tell you? Sometimes, listen to me, okay?
I'm listening.
What I want to tell you. You can be in a room full of very smart people, but if you just be quiet. You don't have to say too much to them. You just be quiet. You let them talk. You let them say things. And if you just don't say anything at all, they can think you are smart because you close your mouth. That is it. That is all. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the next quote. Oh, this one is mine. This is something that I say myself. Like I didn't get this from anybody. The other one I got from a friend. His name was Mambudu. And this one here, it is not that funny. Why is she laughing like this about what I'm saying to her?
Okay, continue.
You are acting like a fool right now. Listen to me. Jigglypuff 5000, listen.
Yes.
Talking to the mic when you talk to me, that is so disrespectful.
Yes.
Eh? Okay. Treat others the way they want to be treated.
Everybody says that.
No, they do not.
Yes, they do.
No, they do not. They say treat others the way you want to be treated. I say treat others the way they want to be treated. If you come up to me and you have the bad energy, if you have that sister girl energy, I'm going to give you that shit back. You understand what I'm saying to you? If you want to whip your neck at me and snap your fingers, you're going to get that back from me, sister. Eh? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You know what I want to tell you?
What?
When people just like always talking, always having something to say, like where I am from, we just slapped them. You can't do that here in America. Why can't you just get a bamboo stick and hit them over the head?
Where?
Where are you gonna get a bamboo stick? Where are you from?
I am from Wakanda. Okay.
Okay, who's that?
All we do is get them a motor bean and hit them in the head with that, and it gives them brains, it gives them smarts. Okay?
Okay.
Somebody came up to me the other day and said, "You got and I said, "Excuse me, what are you talking about?" And she was like, "Hell nah, why he talking like that?" And I was like, "I am talking the way I talk. What do you mean?"
Have you ever talked in this accent, an actual argument or a fight?
No, but I think I may do that shit.
You should.
I feel like I would scare somebody, you know, like it would. I feel like an African accent has so much more authority than a regular person. You know what I mean? Especially like if you make your eyeballs big, if you're like, "Who are you talking to? Do you know who I am?" You know, like it's like a better situation. And it's better. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, that is the quote for me. Treat others the way they want to be treated. I'm going to give you the same energy that you give me. Okay?
Okay.
What about you, Bella? Do you have any quotes?
I do not have any.
Okay. I guess that is it.
Okay.
All right.
Now we are going to do a segment called Ask
Yo, Mama! So, here's Mama. Now,
Say hi, Mama.
Hi, people.
Dad, do you have any questions that we have to ask Mama?
I have a few questions to ask Mama.
Ask away.
Who is most likely going to travel abroad first? Me, Tessa, or Bella?
Travel abroad? I would say you.
Okay. Who do you think would be the one to travel abroad first out of Tessa and Bella?
Tessa.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
I
crazy.
would.
No, I was thinking.
All right. Bella, you got any questions for Mama?
No.
Mama, I got a weird question for you.
Yes.
If you would randomly, like, go around...
You and this question.
What?
I already know you're gonna ask. She asks me this like every other week. She asks me this.
What?
Like, if I was a random person, would you
Oh,
talk to
yeah,
me?
Mom. Like, if I was a random person, would you still talk to me?
Yeah.
Like, if I wasn't your daughter or anybody you knew, what would you do? How would you speak
She's
to
like,
me?
would you acknowledge her if she was on the street?
Yeah.
Is
Like,
what she's asking.
No, not even that. Like, if we happen to be in the same workspace, you know?
Yeah, I would.
You would?
Yeah, out of
Absolutely.
necessity.
No.
You asked me if I'd say hi if we were walking on the same sidewalk, and I said no, and she got sad.
No, I did. Like, if you weren't my mom, do you think we'll be friends?
That! I was like, no! Why would she be friends?
Yes.
You wouldn't be
16-year-old.
friends because you're 16 and
Yeah.
she's older than
But
you.
that's the question, though. That's the question, though.
Obviously not.
What did you think,
But the
Mama?
thing about
This
it
is
is like,
a question
how
from
did you
Mama.
guys become friends?
I don't know. I talk to people randomly.
With
I'm
your
gonna
age
say-
being what it is.
I don't think age matters. I mean, with the way mom... Well, it does matter. But, like, with how mom is, I would probably walk up to her and want to be friends with her.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty.
Like,
social.
she's the type of woman I'd be like, "You're cool. What's your name? Let's be friends."
Right.
Like, I don't care how old you are, as long as you're cool.
Your Shira.
Yeah.
There's actually nothing wrong with that. That's actually when we were growing up common.
Like, I'll go around calling you mom, even though you're not my mom.
Yeah, that would be fine with me. I would be cool with that.
But like, would you just be like, I don't know, I just saw her one day and now she's here.
This little kid follows me everywhere. I can't get rid of her.
If you had to go somewhere and you were broke and you had to go somewhere where you can make money and still enjoy yourself, whether it be overseas or in the States, where would it be?
Instead of me to make money, so like lucratively.
No, not even lucratively. Like, you're flat ass broke.
No, but I'm able to make money, like lucrative money.
Yeah, you're able to make lucrative money, but the concept is you have no money in your pocket and you have to figure out a state or a country to go to where you have to start over, but still be able to enjoy your happiness. Where would it be?
Okay. I would say the state or country.
Mm-hmm.
So Brazil.
Really?
Brazil.
What is there in Brazil to do?
What in Brazil?
It's already a third world country.
So there's a lot of offshore trading over there.
Okay.
So,
You're thinking too business like. Yeah. You're thinking too business oriented and driven and focused. We're talking about if
you put me in a third world country and I gotta make some funds.
But you don't have no money, ma'am.
Yeah, make money.
You have to start by like washing dishes somewhere, or like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you're not just gonna go straight to Brazil and be like.
Well, y'all asked me the question. I'm answering. I'm sorry if it's not to your liking.
But is that okay? If that's the case, how do you start that day? You get dropped off in Brazil, right? No money.
No, you just wake
What's
up
the first thing
no
you do?
money. Like,
okay, first thing I would do, I would go to the boating docks. They have a lot of fishing, things like that. That's the most highest commodity. Make some money, fish.
How do you know this?
Because she's a businesswoman. Finish.
Trade.
Okay.
You go for what is most needed. So that's what I would do.
So you'll start selling fish.
Yeah, I start catching fish. And make money that way.
Okay, and then after you catch the fish, then what?
Is this gonna keep going?
Yeah, like I want to know. Like
that's the fish you sell.
No, it's just like I told them the story when I was in Cali, lost my wallet, had to make money, took $80 from a tip, and then turned it into $3,000. Like,
but like you
know
also started off with money, basically.
Yeah, that's just it. $80 isn't nothing, but it's $80 would have been the equivalent of somebody working for one day cleaning dishes or selling fish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you sold fish and say you made $100 that day, then what do you do with that $100?
Well, so I'm not gonna spend that $100 unless I'm gonna eat. So I would give myself a time frame, like, okay, I'm gonna make $100 a day. I'll probably spend like 20, or not even 20, maybe 15 of that.
Mm-hmm.
Continue to save it for 7 days, and after that 7 days, when I have like I said, a good substantial amount of money, then I'll use that to invest in, like what I was talking about earlier, trading or something like that.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. All right, I don't got any more questions. You got any more questions?
No.
All right.
Sure, let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's do the roll.
I mean, I can ask you some questions now. If you want to ask some questions, okay.
You want to roll?
How old were you? How old were you when you realized that you had to take care of yourself?
Whoa. Why would you ask that question?
I was 7.
I was 7 too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. You got a question, Tess?
I have a question.
Yes.
What is your favorite meal?
Favorite meal?
Yeah.
So I like seafood.
Mm-hmm.
So
all pretty girls like seafood. Weird.
Anyway.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning into another episode of My Humble Opinion, where we talk about destinations and where will you go if you have money or if you did not have money. We want you to like. We want you to comment. And we want you to subscribe.
If you like the video.
If you like the video. If you don't like the video, still subscribe. If you want to hate and still put something, cool. We like haters too, because haters still give us views. And we love you just as much as you don't love us. And also, make sure that you continue to watch. You continue to go onto all of our platforms. I am at Cam's Brain, and she is
Contessa Couture.